Will Act for Food presents to you the parable of the unrighteous steward, updated.
I love this one. I never heard it before.
You know, come here.
Okay.
Stand right here. Let's go down over here a little bit. See, once upon a time, there was a steward.
What's a steward?
I'm a steward.
What's a steward? But I wanted to be the steward this time.
I'm sorry, man. She called it.
Guys, what is a steward?
A steward is a representative who manages another's property or financial affairs or administers anything as agent of another.
Right, of course. What'd she say? Someone who's in charge of someone else's stuff. Thank you.
Once upon a time, there was a steward, but she wasn't a good steward.
She used her master's expense account to buy things that were totally unnecessary and way overpriced.
I just had to buy the pink pumps with the pink scarf that totally copied the pink skirt that I got at the mall. And then I had to have the pink lipstick especially made so I could throw up the entire ensemble. And then I just had to get princess to match.
Princess? Who's princess?
My kitty, she just has to go with everything.
You?
Ah, here it is, right here.
You spent $50,000 on a pink cat collar?
It just had to match.
Her spending habits soon got out of control.
So much so that she began treating the other servants poorly and even began cutting their pay. Really? Like who?
Oh, like the cook.
Her food is tasteless anyway.
The maid.
She left smudges on my mirror.
Oh, the gardener and the driver.
Her roses always wilted. You can't curl them apart.
But she lived high on the hog, taking liberties with her master's funds.
Abusing her expense account and treating the other servants poorly.
This can't last. She used her master's phone cell phone, to make long-distance phone calls to Northern Ireland, Japan, New Jersey.
She took her master's course on cross-country trips to go surfing in California.
She took his private jet to China just to get a takeout order.
They have the best country.
Everything was going her way.
Until her master found out. Her master found out?
Her master found out.
Her master found out.
Well, what happened?
Let's say he was mad.
How mad was he?
He was madder than a...
Let's just say he was mad.
Fine. He was furious, and he wasn't going to let her get away with it.
He had thoughts of demoting her to shoe polisher, ditch digger, or scum cleaner.
She said to herself,
I look too good to dig dishes. I don't like cleaning anything, and I don't have the skills to found shoes. I have to do something.
she had to do something and had to do it fast.
Well, what'd she do?
She made a phone call.
A phone call? Who'd she call? Mr. Ludwig's office.
Mr. Ludwig, it has come to my attention that you owe my master some money.
Yes, I told him I'd pay him when I could.
Mr. Ludwig, that's not the purpose of my call. How much did you owe my master?
About $400.
Okay, well, between you and me, let's cut that debt to $200. How does that sound?
Like she's grasping at straws. I like that idea, and I like you. Well, that was lucky.
Well, then she called.
Can I help you?
Mr. Cat, please?
May I ask you something?
A steward from You Owe Me Corporation?
Oh, please, but I picked your call.
This here's Mr. Cannon. How might I help you?
Mr. Cat, it has come to my attention that you owe my master 600 bottles of sweaties.
Yeah, well, production's been down. I had a couple people get the bird flu or something like that.
I don't have time to explain. Would it help if we made that 450 bottles?
Oh, that'd be most helpful. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What? That's impossible. She made many phone calls just like that. Many phone calls. She called a lot of people who owed her master one form of payment or another.
Making deals with each of them, trying to save her hide.
I bet her master was madder than a toothless man in a bubblegum factory.
Actually, quite the opposite.
Huh?
Her
her for her shrewd business sense, and even let her keep her current position, with some exceptions.
Bye-bye, expense account.
And thus ends our story.
Well, I mean, I don't get it, guys. I mean, what's the point of this story? Does Stewart deserve to be demoted or fired or something? What is the point of the story?
People of the world deal more shrewdly with each other than those in the church. So, use all your money to win friends and influence each other.
How about, if you can be trusted with the little things, you'll be trusted with bigger things. If you can't be trusted with the little things, you won't be trusted with anything.
I got it. I got it. This is it. No man can serve two masters. He'll end up loving the one and hating the other. You can't serve both God and money.
So, that's all you got for me?
That's all I got.
Let's go get some Chinese food.
Tag, you're it.